So we've welcome back to how much does it cost to stay in Pattaya for a week? This is part two. We've talked about the travel from the airport. We've talked about hotels. This is completely up to you what hotel you do and what your budget dictates. We've talked about food and we've talked about beer. So before we talk about entertainment, let's talk about culture. You may feel like seeing a bit of culture. An absolute must see is the Sanctuary of Truth Museum, North Pattaya. You will not be disappointed. It has a 1,000 baht entry fee, 150 baht taxi from central Pattaya if you use Bolt or Grab. Also, there's the Big Buddha, free entry, 100 to 150 baht taxi with Bolt or Grab again. Also, Kolan, small island off of Pattaya. You can either get the speedboat out there. It's a good day out. Or you can get a ferry, which takes a bit longer, and that is only 30 baht. 30 baht. There's absolute tons and tons of stuff to do in and around Pattaya. There's water park, all sorts of stuff. Just find something to suit you. Or just chill out at the ball or by the beach, etc. etc. You can even go buggy riding, off road riding in the buggy or the ATV, they call them, all terrain vehicle. That's a good fun day out, but do check your insurance first. So, we've covered getting to Pattaya, tick. Hotel choices, tick. Food, tick. Refreshment, tick. Culture, tick. So, you can't have the culture without the vulture. Now we come to, shall we say, evening or nighttime entertainment in perhaps the best and most famous adult playground in the kingdom. Every single one of us has different goals, preferences, requirements, and tastes. So I will just give a few examples from the people I've met at different ends of the scales. Don't you want to just go and have casual, no frills fun, or do you want to go all in? Treat her right, or just service your own needs? All the names I use are, of course, not their real names, just names to suit. One fellow I met, we would call him Charles, because he is the ultimate cheap Charlie when it comes to adult entertainment. He will go out early evening and go to Beach Road and negotiate with freelancers for short time. So 1,000 baht short time. Then he is, as he puts it, free to enjoy his evening. His reckoning is that the girls have earned their money for the night, so they are happy too. He has had his fun and been first in, so he is happy. No lady drinks, no bar fine. If he doesn't go early, he would generally go at midnight. And he swears he has had 500 baht short time on more than one occasion. So, my video on freelancers should be on screen about now, and I will put a link in the description below. Now, Mike will go to bars for a long time or freelancers for short time. He generally buys one or two lady drinks, maybe three, for the girl at bar finds her and then takes her directly back to his hotel. No food, no extra drinks, etc. on the way. He will have beer in his fridge and a few snacks in his room. In the morning, he will pay her and go to breakfast alone. He goes to soy 8 or 9 usually, or second mode bars where long time is 2,000 baht. Bar fine is 500 and lady drinks 150 to 180. So he will pay 3,000 baht all in for a night of adult entertainment. Other nights he will have short time freelancer for 1,000 baht. So his average will be 2,000 baht. That is middle of the road Mike. If I could just remind you, if you haven't already, to subscribe, like, and comment. I would love to hear your experiences. Let's keep the deaf man walking. And now we go to Gentleman Jack. Absolutely lovely fella. He would go to the bars and have a good time. Choose carefully and buy drinks for himself and for the girl he chooses. This girl would never be a young girl. She would be at least 40. Young girls is not his scene. He's 68. He would usually bar find her quite early and take her for a meal and a few drinks, maybe a few cocktails on the roof bar of his hotel, and then settle down for a night of consensual, two-way, pleasing fun. In the morning, he wakes her with a coffee, takes her to the amazing buffet breakfast at his hotel, and then order a grab boat or taxi to get her home. He estimates bar fine and lady drinks about 1,000. Drinks, meal, cocktails, and taxis about 2,000. And her cost is generally 3,000. So all in all, 6,000 baht. This is what Gentleman Jack likes, and he is convinced that the girls try so much harder because he has treated them with respect, he has treated them like ladies, and of course, they want the return business. He admits to 3 times a week, which, let's face it, isn't bad for a 68-year-old. And then we come to the last in the category of nighttime entertainment, the Tricky Trio. Now, there should be a link on the screen about now, and believe you me, the entertainment was all mine, and the cost was outrageous. I will put a link in the description below. Absolutely well worth a visit. So now we're nearing the end of part 2 of how much is a week in Pattaya. What have we learnt? We've learnt that you can come to Pattaya on a budget easily and enjoy the city for what it has to offer. You can have 7 nights in a hotel for 4 to 5,000 baht if you want a budget hotel, or 20,000 baht if you want a 5-star luxury hotel. You can eat very cheaply and drink cheaply compared to your Western country, or at least on comparison to your home country. For example, 10 beers, 3 meals, and a taxi home in the UK is easily over 2,000 baht, which is 50 English pounds. The budget you need to realise is the entertainment budget. Cheap Charlie's, 7 girls, 7 nights, 7,000 baht, 175 English pounds. In the middle, Mike, 7 nights, 7 girls, 14,000 baht, 350 English pounds. All Gentleman Jack at 6,000 baht per night, which is £150. But as he points out, that's drink and meal included, so take that off. And a very happy woman by your side. How you spend your time in Pattaya is up to you and your budget. It's your life. Live it as you want to. But, just for your own sake, do not be part of the tricky trio. Lastly, don't forget to save the taxi or bus fare back to the airport. Very important. I hope you enjoy the videos as much as I enjoy making them. 89% of viewers have not yet subscribed, so I ask you, if you haven't already, to click the subscribe button now. It's free to do, and it will keep the deaf man walking. See you in the next one. Be safe, my friends. Bye for now.